The time has come, ladies and gentlemen, to open the box. Now, despite having waited several months for this box, and despite having had it for about the last 5 days, I promise you I have not opened this box because I wanted to wait until I had time to film it so I could open it with you guys. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Hopefully you guys are just as excited, or maybe nearly as excited as I am. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna pull this thing out of here. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. All right, I'm gonna start with the beginning right here. This is an Artec Fabrication turbo manifold. Custom built just for my car, just the way I wanted it. It's a short runner tubular manifold. I wanted a short runner because it produces a little bit better spool, and also I believe it's stronger because if you have really long runners, it's more prone to cracking and stuff like that. It's even got some reinforcements, some gussets right there on the flange, and this is awesome. This is great. The welds look crazy. Super, super awesome. I'm gonna have glamour shots of all this posted on my website in the link below, that first link you can click on. Okay, that's cool, but there's more. Next thing is an Artec Fabrication full 3-inch custom built downpipe. I cannot believe how big 3-inch exhaust is. I didn't think there'd be that much of a difference between 2.5 and 3, like actually holding it in my hands, but holy crap, this is huge. It's got the little badge of honor on there, Artec Fabrication. The welds look absolutely beautiful. I'm not even gonna be able to put this on my car. I just want to hang it on the wall. It's just art. Artec, it's art. Get it? There's more. I'm so excited. This is why I wanted to open it for the first time on camera, because this is just absolutely amazing. This is a 3-inch mid pipe. I did go with a full 3-inch system front to back, so this is my whole catless center section. And I mean, just look at would you just look at it? Look at the welds, and it's all mandrel. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 3-inch mid pipe. Next up is the muffler, and I know you guys are probably like, okay, it's a muffler, big deal. It's not just a muffler. I mean, this part is just a muffler, but this isn't, obviously. What you see here is, well, I didn't put the tip on yet, but this is a dual exit. We got a cutout here, and it's gonna be controllable from inside the cabin. And the way this is designed, it's gonna be straight pipe on demand. So it's like, you see someone, you need a freaking takeout, down in Mexico, someone ricing about, a little Mustang or something like that. You flip the switch, you're straight pipe, you let them know who's boss. Oh, but there's a cop. Flip the switch again, you're back to stealth mode. I can't wait to try this out. Now, before I go and test fit that dual exit system on the Miata right now to show you guys what it looks like, I have to answer another question. It's really 2 parts. And it's probably the most asked question on the entire build, and that is, what turbo are you running? I decided to go with an eBay T04E. Now, I've got a couple friends that are running this turbo. It's pretty big, and people make a ton of power with it. So, being that the rest of the build was so expensive, I just wanted to try this turbo in the beginning, and then if it sucks, I can always swap it later down the line. So hopefully not too many of you hate me. Let me at least show you guys what this thing looks like. Okay, how many of you guys believe me? How many of you thought I was gonna put an eBay turbo on this build? Thought we were friends. I thought we knew each other. As a good handful of you guessed correctly, I am running an EFR 6258, one of potentially the greatest turbos in existence right now, and I think it's going to be an absolute monster on this street car that I'm building. So EFR stands for Engineered for Racing. This is a very modern turbo, and part of the pride and joy on this turbo is the Gamma Tie turbine wheel, which is super lightweight and leads to excellent transient response, which is great for autocross, canyon running, any that roll-on power that you really want. It's got other sick features too, like an integrated electronic boost controller and an integrated diverter valve, which cycles your unused boost air inside the compressor housing, negating the need for any blow-off valve. The second part of the question is how much power am I shooting for and what's my power goal? And I'm not gonna really keep it much of a secret anymore because you could just look up this turbo and look at how much power it can make. So my goal for the car really is to have the maximum amount of response and to have really good low RPM torque, have the turbo come on really fast, but still have a respectable horsepower number. I'm not shooting for a 500 horsepower highway queen because frankly, that's not fun to me. That's not what I want in a Miata. So this turbo right here, what I'm hoping to get out of it is about 325 horsepower at the wheels on 91 octane, and then I'm gonna run a flex fuel sensor so I can run dual tunes. On E85, I'm hoping to max this turbo out and get somewhere into the 375 range, which is gonna be absolutely crazy in a 2,200 pound Miata. So there are the answers to two questions that have been asked to me so many times. Now you guys know. I hope you're stoked. I'm stoked. I can't wait to see what this turbo can do. Before it gets dark, I want to test fit that muffler system to see what it's going to look like on the Miata. Obviously I can't get it perfectly aligned without it being hung or without any other exhaust pieces in there, but it's going to look something like this. I think that's pretty freaking sick. So that's the running gear that I'll have on the VBT Miata. It's gonna be producing all kinds of horsepower and giving me very many smiles per gallon. And if you're looking for custom exhaust work, I definitely recommend checking out Artec. Abe is awesome to work with. He's a great communicator. I could always get a email response from him to get updates on the progress. It did take a good while to get all this built, but that just comes with the territory of anything that's being custom fabricated. So you just kind of have to expect that. Ask questions up front on approximate lead time. That's just kind of a heads up for any company that you're getting stuff custom built from. But Artec, I rate them 10 out of 10, great company. And that's all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are amped on the parts, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
This is a Chuki Beat production.